You're at Adrian's again. Yes, again. Another day of filming. How very, very exciting. I do love my yellow flowers. And I do believe that pearls are going to continue and become more and more a part of fashion this spring and summer. I love pearls. And again, I have these in the pearl. I have them in blue, tangerine, and yellow, I think. And they run like 89 cents. And look what a statement they make. Just absolutely fabulous. So with this look, what your eye is seeing are 2 and 2 and 2. All making a line. And when you create a line, you create a leaner body that you're showing. I know, I just love stuff like that. So how you do it? No one can do it like Wendy. I hope she is well. She's a chronic alcoholic and has really been going through it the last 3 years. Well, aside from Wendy Williams, today is Friend Day Mail. Friend Day Mail. Can you believe it? Friend Day Mail. Well, this is from Sissy and Kimmy. Positively Kimmy, who I'm always mentioning to you as she is a bestie for me, absolutely. And we have become very, very close friends, and I can go to her about troubles in a family unit and things like that. And I'm just like, that's the happiness of this making electronic friends. Some quality people to make quality friendships with electronically. Grateful, always grateful. Okay, the only thing I did is cut the top of the bag because the product inside goes top to bottom. Now, I think at some point she might have mentioned that she was sending something that Sissy made. So I not only get Kimmy from Positively, Kimmy, as a bestie, I get Sissy, the sister, Sissy, the sister, you bet. Hey, all that call out, hi Mom, how are you doing? I hope you're feeling well. And when I say that, you know, it's well in context of how you do feel every day, sweetie. Mm-hmm. We are just going to go ahead because we all want to see what this fabulous friend mail is. Okay. Ooh. No. Oh no, look. Do you see sparkle? Do you see? Oh my God. The note went flying. Oh my God. Note it a second. I have to see the full. Oh, stop. Oh, there's not one. There's 2. Stop it. Oh my gosh. Oh, Sissy, I adore these. They are so charming. Look at this gnome. And of course, it's blingy. Oh, she is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. That color red is my favorite red. Oh, I mean, the texture, the detail. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh, I cannot wait to get these up on the wall. And she, of course, has a darling guy friend, and he's wearing the best outfit. Look at him. Look at him and his flowers. He's growing flowers. Oh, those beautiful red beads. And his hat. Look at that texture. We've got the green shapes. Look at the green shapes on there with the red. I adore his bling beard. Hello, bling beard. How's the bling beard? Look at this. Look, when I did that, the hand looks real. It looks totally real. There he is, holding flowers in his hand. He grows the most beautiful flowers, and everybody wants to come and visit him and visit his flower patch. He's even got Blinky on his shoes. Oh, girls. One slid off my lap. Look at them. Look at them. So darling, so cheerful, and so much work. I think this is one of the fabulous things, is being able to share what you're doing. I'm going to have to see how I want to put these on the wall and what kind of positions. Yay! Oh, girls, I'm so grateful. It's gnomes forever. And of course, gnomes are someone I've loved for many years. I'm so much older than all of you. I've had a longer time to love gnomes. Oh my God, that color blue. I know. Oh, don't be so silent, right? Oh, sideways. Can't see what I'm doing. I just want you to be able to keep getting some terrific close-ups. Beautiful gnomes. Beautiful. I can't get over it. I really can't. I think what I was starting to say before I rudely interrupted myself is my niece, adult niece, with my great niece and nephew, and they're like 8 and 10 years old, my great ones. How's that? Yes. And so Kathryn, hi. It's Bristol in the UK. Hi, Kathryn. How you doing? Hi, Oliver. So good to give you a shout out. And Lilly. Lilly helped me with filling my medications because that was a big job every week. I was there for 3 fabulous weeks staying with them. So I have Lilly as my darlingest great niece. And Oliver, he's such a handsome boy. He is clever, smart, and loving. I adore you, Oliver, and I always will remember your thoughtful, generous nature of giving me your bedroom for those 3 weeks, and you went and slept on the floor in Lily's bedroom. I've only met my UK family. It's my nephew, Matt, his wife, Kathryn, and it's like 5 years to find out that you have people living that you didn't know about. My mother was an English war bride, and that's the UK connection. It's just her heritage. And when I went to visit and got to stay for so long, I just appreciate Matt had done all kinds of research on my mother's side of the family, and that's how I'm related to him. And we went into Wales, one of the most beautiful countrysides to ever visit. I want to go live there. I always tell my son and the little family, if it weren't for them, I would be living in Bristol. For sure. But Kathryn in Bristol, everything is gnome. You bet. They call them gonks. We call them gnomes and they call them gonks. How is my memory just evading me? Come back, memory. Hey, memory, come back. Jeez. Ugh. Let's go ahead and look at this note. Oh no. Hi, Adrian. Sissy and I noticed in your Christmas videos that you like gnomes. Yeah, I do. Now we can't see one without thinking of you. Now that's the best, when you know that somebody has something that they like and that sticks in your mind as part of your knowing them. And I love that. My family, we've had, like, one person had cows, but they had to have udders. My last ex-husband, third and last, he had roosters, and it started with that Portugal painted crockery that was like a rooster picture. So he got stuck with rooster. And so every time I see a cow, even though Chris put a moratorium on, no more cow stuff, please. In fact, recently, I gave her my Goodwill score of that big moo cow plastic butter. So she took that back with her. So yeah. Gnomes, I love it. Look, I could be like a gnome. I can be a gnome. I can, I promise. Sissy loves to do diamond paintings and made these for you. I supervised. I supervised because you bring us so much joy. Sending it because I bring them joy and they bring me joy for sure. We hope you like them and they make you smile the way you make us smile. We love you, your besties, Sissy and Positively Kimmy. Yay! Oh, I'm so grateful, girls. Sissy, I'm so glad that you love to do projects. And I keep mentioning because I can't say or think anything about iron-on decals without thinking of you, because you've done so many t-shirts and such that Kimmy's worn. And I'm just afraid I'm going to melt the fabric or burn it all. But I'm getting very close to do that project. Very close. This is incredible. Let's see if I have any water left today. Uh-oh, it's Wednesday, so you get to hear the gardeners. Sorry about that. If I could pause and come back later, I would. But Apple phones do not have pause as part of their video recording options. And I don't know how to edit. And with my wonky eyesight and my ADHD, just can't seem to like, oh, you what? Well, another YouTuber that I love and adore, Sandy. Oh, I need my booklets. Oh. This is when the retrieval, a nutty bunch. I know it's got nut, but I'll have it down, pinned and or in my description box. But Sandy and I have so much in common. We're both she just had posted a wonderful short video about all about this year in Chinese New Year, which could be Saturday, this coming Saturday. It's the year of the rabbit, and it depends on what year you're born. They give you a list. If your year falls into a group, that was the rabbit. And both she and I are the rabbit. We're both Tauruses. We both like the number 3. Let's see. We both love cats. I can't remember. Her one cat's called Monster, and he's little compared to the other huge cat that isn't named Monster. That's my Sandy. So, anywho, she observes all the stuff and will mention it in comments. Like, what's that I saw today? Well, the other day, I think it was my food haul, I think. I had on this sweatshirt. And she said, oh, I see a moon on your sweatshirt. It looks really, really comfy. This sweatshirt is from the 80s. Yes, indeed, from the 80s. That's a lot of washings. So my limp little baby here, I don't think it has a hole yet. But as I said, this is from the 80s. And why do I have it? And why would I keep it so long? It says, one from the heart. One from the heart. That was a Francis Ford Coppola movie. I lived in San Francisco. Francis Ford Coppola was big in Napa, California type area, and what's the corner building? It's like a little tiny corner, narrows and comes together, and his building is green and fits that shape there and has a bar. That is if I'm actually really remembering, because I've been in that building, in that bar, quite often, and such. So what about One from the Heart? I have to tell you, it's a 1981 movie. I don't even think I saw it. Can you believe that? Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. You can imagine what a mess I was in my San Francisco days. Oh, you bet. Well, I always think of businesses I want to start. And I'd worked with a friend of mine with a business called Japanther. Isn't that cool? Japanther. And pretty much it was a silk screen t-shirts wholesale site and a lot of other stuff, but the t-shirts or something. So anyhow, I thought, oh, I'd love to have a printed t-shirt business, and fantasized about doing that, and nothing became of it. But a friend of mine in, our group, my group, I have to tell you, I was sort of the center. Of course, what else would you expect? Please. So one of the guys in the group helped me out because he knew someone on the crew at One from the Heart. We had these t-shirts. It actually was a sweatshirt, but we did make them on t-shirts. The sweatshirt, I threw in for myself. And we did make t-shirts for the crew. Isn't that cool? My moment of dressing a crew of Francis Ford Coppola for a movie back in the 80s. Yay! One from the heart. The second part of this story is, at that time, I took a trip to London, and I was meeting up with a girlfriend there. She had worked for me in one of the boutiques that I managed and bought for. And I met her there. Her sister was over there going to school. And I had this on. Now remember, this is back in the 80s. This came just under the crotch around the edge of the butt, right? Well, I was on a classic English double-decker bus, and it was our stop to get off. So my gal friend and I stood up to get off. And you know how you get on a bus and it's got the aisle, and you're gonna like turn like this to go downstairs to get off, and there's seats going this way at that front end of the bus. And sitting right here in the seat at the final exit down the stairs was what we called skinheads. And it was a terrible, terrible time in London. They were on a really bad economy, and the skinheads had one of the worst reputations of stealing pensioners' checks and things like that. So here's this skinhead sitting there on the bus, and I stand up with this thing that's upside down about it. This thing, you can see how long it is. It just kind of goes to the crotch. Let's move this back and me back. Okay? You get the gist? It really didn't cover much more than here. And why is that important? Well, it's important that we did not have leggings in the 80s. No. So we're tights. I couldn't see anything. So here I am in tights with a short sweatshirt dress. You hear me, you feel me. And this skinhead says to me, "Where's your trousers?" I just giggled, laughed, and, proceeded getting off. And we use the word pants in the U.S. And in the U.K., they use the word trousers. So, but I'll, always remember my little encounter with a skinhead on the bus in the UK asking me, "Where's your trousers?" Yeah. That was a fun time. Oh my gosh. I am so lucky, people, that, I am in love with England and have managed several different visits. And one way you can do that is, if you know somebody, you can crash on their sofa or things like that. And we stayed in my gal friend's older sister's cold water flat. Slept on the floor. Let's get back to that cold word. Yeah. The floor was dang cold to sleep on. And a cold water flat is a room. You let a room. So she rented a cold water room. There was a little heater fireplace that you had to put your coins in. So you pay as you go. God forbid you run out of coins and it's, super cold. So you got this meter feed heat system in your cold water room. And the cold water just sort of refers to the idea, there's a sink. So I remember this tiny sink over here, and there was a window, and on the window ledge were little cartons of milk, maybe a yogurt, but it was cold enough to have those things out. And, you know, very much England, the UK does so much better than we do on little grab and go sizes of food. They really acknowledge single or two serving food offerings, little cartons of milk. I just love it. I just love it. It is just so geared more for a nation. You know, there's a lot of us single living people, young and old. Indeed. What am I talking about? Well, so that was my Francis Ford Coppola story. I never did get my t-shirt business off the ground. Those were the days, my friend. Oh, well, thank you again, Sissy and Kimmy. I just appreciate so much. Give me a moment to figure out where in wall space these wonderful, beautiful gnomes are going to go. Absolutely. Thoughtfulness brings smiles to my face, and I am smiling. There's a possibility that something went correctly today with my grandteen. It's already 4 o'clock here in Oregon. So what he was doing, I think, should be over around now. So kind of waiting to hear from his dad. And here I am recording, and I have it on plane mode so I don't get disturbed by phone calls. So I'm going to go ahead and shut down this. Thank you so much. This was a fun one. As soon as I get it uploaded, I'll post it. Okay. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.